Hi everyone. I want you to hear me out for a moment. Within easy reach of your right hand, if you're right-handed, and your left hand, if you're left-handed, I'm guessing that you have a smartphone, and I'm guessing that somewhere not too far from where you're sitting or standing, there is an iPad or some kind of tablet and a laptop or a desktop computer as well. We live with these amazing objects. To me, they're pieces of magic. They really are. Because as I go through life writing books, I find myself being able to conjure work that the people who came before us, within a few tens of decades or decades, let alone tens of decades, the kind of objects that our fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers would have regarded as magic. And just like them, I believe these are magical instruments and that they make it possible for us to create very easily and in ways that, as I say, was never thought of. I picked a book off my shelf over there just before turning on the camera, and I've picked one of Richard Burton's first editions of his monumental translation of the Arabian Nights, 17 volumes, Alf Layla wa Layla. There has never been a translation like it. There's the picture of Burton there. And the reason I'm showing you this is because Burton wrote with a dipping pen, with a steel nib. There's page after page after page after page after page, 17 volumes. And these were all written by dipper pen, and they were all written by Burton's hand, and then they were typeset by hand. And imagine just the corrections. Imagine, look at the font sizes. There are hundreds and hundreds of pages. So each volume of Burton's Arabian Nights has about 500 pages, and there are 17 volumes, and one or two have plenty more than 500 pages. Just imagine the amount of labor, of toil, of angst, of stress at getting it all ready for publication. And now, at the drop of a hat, we can send files, from one country to another, from one desk to another, on other sides of the world. We can get our work corrected, the spelling corrected, the grammar corrected. We can change the font, then we can upload it to a system which will make a book of it. I think all of that is magic, and think it's something to be celebrated. At the same time, I think we have to remember that it is not the tools that make us creative. It is our imagination that makes us creative. The tools are no more than tools. And someone like Burton would have been the first person to have echoed that. He would have shouted it from the rooftops. What is so central to our lives as creative people is digging down to the depths of our soul to imagine and to believe in our own creation and creative process.